We are live, baby. Let's go. Little technical difficulty this morning as I am unable to go live on Instagram from my iPad for whatever reason. Just was not giving me the option. So we are now live. Thank you. And we're doing that. And I would like you connect to just do the thing now. Welcome. Good to see you. We are going live, so we're attempting to go live here. Here we go. Yes. Save the changes, and we're gonna go live now. Okay, so we're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook. YouTube, I guess, isn't gonna happen today because I don't think I have that set up on here. So we're on day 4 of rewiring the mind. So taking time to change your mind. And when we are taking time to change our mind, what you're really asking for is a sense of presence and a sense of well-being. So in this well-beingness, we are able to get present and check in with our own kind of our internal environment is really what we're tuning into. And when we are tuning into our internal environment, you are kind of removing yourself from that 3D reality. And that 3D reality is your life that you're living. And these we have events and circumstances and feelings and emotions that we get inundated with. And we have over 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts a day. And if we do not take the time to change your mind, then you are having the same repeated 60 to 70,000 thoughts that you had yesterday. And so you are rolling off of those thoughts that you had yesterday that are a little cloggy, a little disjointed, a little, they get stuck in the stick and the ick. And when you take this time to cleanse and clean and clear and recalibrate to what it is that you want to ask for in this life, the word is manifest. You're constantly manifesting. You're always manifesting. The fact that you are, you got mail today is manifesting. Like it's your forward. Your thoughts are creating that manifestation in the moment. But what we want to focus on is that attention to focus and creating that intentional manifestation, that actual thing that you want to call in. And with our review, if we review from Monday to today, we have gone over our limiting beliefs. We have gotten introduced to the benefits of self-hypnosis. We have gotten to see the thoughts, those limiting beliefs, those limiters that are inhibiting us from going greater because our mind just hasn't expanded to that potential yet. We haven't allowed that potential to come in. So we're rewiring for positive change, and we learned about the neuroplasticity and overcoming limiting beliefs. And so today is enhancing creativity and problem solving. So we are going to be learning how to problem solve, and that really is just coming from having proper coping skills, having a mind that is clear so that you are able to take a situation and respond appropriately. And your creation, what you are creating in this in your ability to problem solve is coping skills, is presence in a situation instead of being swept up by the overwhelm of it, being swept up by the wherever that emotion wants to take you. You are able to drop into your center and find and create a solution for you. So becoming solutions oriented instead of letting yourself ruminate in the minutia that's not working. Because it's really easy to look around and be like, okay, that's not working, that gives me this. When you actually step into your ability to be present in a situation and say, okay, how can I fix this? How can I find the solution to this? That's strategy. And that strategy is created from your inner workings of your own mind and your own psyche, right? You can let it run off and take you for a ride, or you can say, no, we're not going to go down that downward spiral today. We're going to stay present with ourselves, and we are going to redirect our mind and create a phone call. Okay, so we are going to make new imprints of solutions oriented and finding that, taking that moment to step away from the overwhelm and creating a blueprint and creating an outline for how you actually want to get these things achieved, or what it is that you're actually seeing for your future, so that you can step into your highest self, so you can fulfill your potential. And we are going to, I want you to kind of think about the highest version of you, or you 5 years from now, or 2 years from now, or just like in a couple months from now. And if you are achieving X, Y, and Z, and if everything is working out for you, how are you walking? How are you talking? How are you speaking? How are you getting dressed? How are your conversations? Are you taking time? Are you honoring your presence in a situation and being able to see it from all aspects, and then find that solution that you need? Okay, so let's dive into that thing that's coming up for you right now. Whatever that is that led you to this video. That little bit of thing that just doesn't feel quite right. It feels a little sticky. That feels a little not serving you, but you're aware of it, which is amazing. So that's the first step, is that your awareness is there. And so I want you to start to create habits, new habits. If you want to change the way you look and the way you feel in your body, you're going to have to change your nutrition. So how does that person eat? What does that person do as soon as they wake up in the morning? Do they go for the sugary thing? Do they go straight for the coffee? Or can they take that moment to drop into their center and settle in with yourself, to truly ask your body what it needs? Are you starting the day off with celery juice and lemon water? Are you gonna have the croissant for breakfast, or are you gonna get some protein? Are you going to fast? Are you going to go for the cheeseburger with the cheese and the bun, or are you gonna hold the bun and the cheese? Are you gonna go plant-based, but then maybe sometimes eat meat? Like, you have to make these decisions. You have to choose. So you're giving yourself guidelines. It's like, yes, we're watery and we're free and it's so fun to just be human, and you're still human, but even water needs a vessel, needs the bottle to hold it, needs that little bit of direction. needs that canal to guide it, right? So giving yourself guideposts is a great way to start building integrity with yourself. And building integrity with yourself looks like being true to your own word. Yes, of course, true to words that you're saying to other people and showing up when you say you're going to show up is also huge. But that starts with you. So these are the habits that I want you to start to massage into you, is this creating of a new way of being so that you are able to step into that potential. So having that awareness in the situation and with being integral to your words and what you say. You're deciding, you're going to choose it, and you're going to take action into that. And sometimes you might be like, oh yeah, this isn't working. So we go back and we just, or not back, we just take another step. We're like, okay, this isn't quite working. Let's make this so this does work. The greatest tool you're ever going to own is your body, your mind, your heart, this temple. So you might as well spend the time to allow it to work for you in your favor. I want it to work for you in your favor, and it can work for you in your favor. You just have to command it, compel it, direct it, and allow it. Okay? So finding that quiet spot where there is nobody else in your surroundings, you're not going to be interrupted. And maybe if you have pen and paper there, just jot down a few things that that you feel will help you overcome the thing that you're stuck in. Maybe that's deliberating between the pros and cons of a situation. Maybe that's starting to save money, starting to invest money, starting to make different habits. You're creating habits that you're going to tend to. So mine is like, I like my water, my lemon water in the morning. I meditate or do my self-hypnosis in the morning, and then I'll have my celery juice. And that's like my morning package. And on days that I don't do that, you don't want to beat yourself up over it, because that doesn't serve anything. You have to say, okay, we missed it today. Notice how you feel. Because you got to show your brain and your body like what's not working. Like, okay, it doesn't work for me to just set the alarm, get up, get running, and run out the door. I need that time to spend with myself in the morning. And so carving out that time that you need for your brain, your body, your heart, your spirit, your spine, your energetics. Because otherwise you're living in the old predictable past. And I want you to move into the new unknown, which is out in the future. Something that you've never even dreamed possible is waiting for you on the other side of this. You just have to start to master the self-mastery. You have to start to master your mind. It's your attention and your focus. Where is your focus going? And it is so fun once you start observing it, and then also like, but it's still so fun. I promise you it's fun. If you're interested in learning about human behavior, which I am very interested in learning about human behavior. So you've got a couple of new habits that you want to create, right? We're writing down those habits. What is it that you want to create? Are we working out daily? We have to work out daily. Like, you have to say, if I'm going to go to the gym, then you have to go to the gym. The hardest part is showing up, I swear. That's the hard part, showing up. Once you're there, easy peasy. You're there, you showed up. Even if you do 20 minutes, you still showed up, and you gotta show up for yourself by staying integral to your word. Otherwise, it's the death of 1,000 cuts. If you are not true to your word, you're just slowly cutting yourself down. Okay? So you can start to create a couple of new habits that we're going to switch up, we're going to embrace, we're going to allow, and we're going to go into a little guided a little guided hypnosis here. So finding a comfortable position with your, I'm gonna lower my chair a little so I can get my feet flat on the ground. Yeah, okay. So there's a lot of different techniques you can do with self-hypnosis, and the one we've been using is walking down the stairs, which is a great one, and I use that a lot in my sessions. But a couple other ones that I like are just starting to feel into your body and into your central nervous system. So I'm going to guide us through that today. And so you can just close your eyes here. Just allowing a rhythmic breath. And I don't want to tell your breath how to breathe. It is quite aware. It's very smart and intelligent. What I do want to ask is that every inhale, you start to feel the rib cage expand a little greater. And visualize that rib cage as the sphere that it is, inhaling, side ribs, back ribs, and then exhaling. And then you activate your abdominals, your obliques, your transversus to pull everything in. Inhale, you feel the expansion. And exhale, you're pulling the waist in, you're pulling up from your pelvic floor. Feel the expansion. Fill it up, fill up the ribs. And let it go. Just allowing every hair on your head to relax. Your scalp, your ears, your jaw, your throat, your neck, your shoulders. Just allowing that release, that letting go. With every exhale, just allowing your brain and your body to drop into your heart center. Just allowing space to enter. Allowing space between each thought. Allowing space between each breath. Just letting it linger. Letting your thoughts linger with a little more space in between each thought. You're dropping into a state of inner awareness. And I want you to imagine that there's this big, beautiful, iridescent bubble around you. Like a bubble you would see out of a bubble machine. And you're just gonna wrap yourself up in that bubble. And when you're in this bubble, your sense of the outside world is muffled, like waking up to a snowy morning when the ground is completely covered. It's that stillness, the vastness of not a footprint in the snow. Allowing yourself to just open up to that emptiness where there is no past, There is no before. There is no after. And there is no future. And now you're in this bubble and it's hovering above a body of water. And you're going to slowly just allow the surface of the bubble to come to the surface of the water. And you realize you're going to go under the water, but you don't have to hold your breath because the bubble is keeping you safe. You're just going to allow this bubble to take you beneath the water's surface, lowering you down, sinking you down, deeper into a state of inner awareness, deepening into your own waters of understanding, to your waters of your central nervous system, into your digestive system, your endocrine system, your immunity. It's allowing everything to soften and relax as you allow this bubble to sink deeper and deeper to the bottom of the watery shores. Sinking down, drifting down into this deepening state of relaxation, where there is just you as an iridescent bubble. With no name, with no identity, with no role to play. Just completely clear, vacant, still, vast, ever expansive and omnipresent. Your existence is infinite. Allowing that space and time to expand you. Noticing the tension softening from your shoulders. Noticing the space between your body and the area around you. Reaching beyond yourself into a greater unknown. Where nothing is defined and all possible outcomes exist. All possible solutions exist. And feel that infinite space of all possible outcomes existing, all at the same time. And out of all those possible solutions, I want you to pick one. Just pick it. Like choosing a book out of a library. And open that book. And how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel to look into this book? Does it feel fulfilling? Or do you think there's a better outcome? And if you believe that there's another better outcome for you, then place that book down and grab a new book. Let's choose 3 different outcomes. Okay, so you're opening up the second book. How do you like that outcome? What does it feel like? What does it look like? What does it taste like? Does it tickle you? Does it feel fulfilling? Does it give you gratification? Does it give you a sense and a feeling of abundance? You want satisfaction, peace of mind, bliss, love, joy, abundance, prosperity, excitement. Okay, that's our second book. Place it down. And let's open the third book, the third solution. Or the third scenario of how this could go. And how does that feel? Does it light you up? Or does it feel like there's something missing? What's the possible outcome? What does that feel like? What does it look like? What does it taste like? Okay, now close that third book. And now you have book 1 out in front of you, book 2, and book 3. And now you have given yourself 3 possible outcomes. What outcome are you going to choose? What one feels the best? Looks the best? What is fulfilling? What is your heart calling for? I want you to reach your hand out in front of you and choose the book that gave you that sense of fulfillment, that sense of life and aliveness, that sense of, oh yeah, this is the right thing to do. What excites you? What percolates every cell of your being? Choose your book. Open up your book. And start to visualize that outcome. Yes, I get the job. Yes, I get the trip. Yes, I get the relationship. Yes, I get the material things that make me feel happy and proud. Yes, I get the body of my dreams. Yes, I get the love I've only read about in stories. Yes, I get the friendships and connections that I've only ever dreamed of for us. You get to have it all. You just have to attune to that frequency, and the action is in the habit building. those building it by design, your outline. And so you have this book, and you're going to accept that book into your heart, into your brain, into your body, into your mind. And you say, for now, we are going to take the steps to receive this solution, this outcome. And we are going to do that until we feel like that's not working for us anymore. But you're taking the opportunity to choose this fulfilling of this story, of this dream, of this imagining of your life. So accepting that, allowing that, receiving that, and feeling so good and so firm in your solution, in your choice of this book, of this story for you. And you're going to take all the steps that you need to fulfill this desired outcome. So you're going to draw up your outline. You're going to put it all out in front of you. And you're going to take the steps that are required for you to live into your limitless potential. Living the life of your dreams, fully present and satisfied with peace of mind. And that peace of mind does not come when you are truly actually living it in reality. That peace of mind comes now because you know now that that potential actually exists for you. That potential is meant for you because you chose it. So receiving that potential of your highest self calling you, receiving your highest self, raising that vibrational frequency, attuning to that desired outcome that you are asking for. With all needs met, you are fulfilled. Allowing yourself to receive that gratitude and appreciation for following and trusting your heart's desire, that your heart will not steer you wrong. You took this time to tap into your heart, to choose your desired outcome, so that you can live the most fulfilling and abundant life. And so today begins the day of habit building from your heart's desire. You can lay the steps out in an outline, and they will be fulfilled. So allowing that, letting that in. I'm going to count you back as your bubble starts to drift back up to the surface. We're going to go from 5 to 1, 5, getting closer to the surface. 4, you can see those little bubbles releasing so that you keep drifting and floating up as you become more lighter but grounded into this reality. 3, just emerging from the surface. 2, taking that inhale. And 1, as the bubble releases and you are standing on both feet on the ground. As you receive your desired outcome, eyes open, wide awake, and motivated for you to receive the rest of your day and the unfolding that is going to occur of blessings and miracles for you all. Wow. Welcome back. Well, that was beautiful. I didn't know that that's where that was going to go, but I'm certainly glad it did. It reminded me of the book Midnight Library, which is a great read if you're looking for a little book. Midnight Library is fantastic. But it is about picking out that new storyline, choosing that new storyline. And now you have that potential, and you saw that limitless opportunity within you. So embracing that and taking that on with you for the rest of the day. I wish you many blessings and miracles. Drop into the DMs if this resonates with you. Please comment, please let me know, and also let me know if there's any other way I can support you, guide you in your journey through self-hypnosis and just taking the time to change your mind. I'm Ashley Inspyrz. I'll see you tomorrow.